think I'm 58 years old. I think I am, maybe 59, 58. I'm single. I have 2 grandkids. I have 1 daughter. I'm a nurse and a counselor, and I do Spanish interpreting. I had been married for like 13 or 14 years, and I left my husband about 2 years ago. So my focus at that point was I really wanted to find something, a place really healthy, like a healthy place, and to be surrounded by healthy-minded people, because it had gotten to be a very unhealthy relationship and lifestyle. So I was looking for a place to live. I wanted something rural. So I was at work one day on the computer looking at Craigslist, and I was getting really depressed because I couldn't afford anything, and things I could afford didn't seem healthy for me. And then I was almost going to turn the computer off that night, and I looked at the very last Craigslist, and I was like, oh, one more. And there it was. It really caught my eye. The ad for this, my studio apartment said, studio apartment in a unique neighborhood, and it said Moped Available. And it just really caught my eye, so I said, what is that? And I clicked on it, and it was the ad for my first studio apartment. I've moved next door since then. So I called or emailed the landlord and lady right away, and it was available, and it was just perfect. Like instantly I felt at home. The apartment I found is in Shadowlake Village, which is a co-housing community. And what that means is it's an intentional community that is often, the land is often bought by several people who live on it together. But there's private homes, and many things are shared within that community, such as childcare, meals, governance, gardening. You can kind of compare it to other types of group living, whether it's a dorm or other types of communes. I've lived in other communes when I was younger, like on farms and stuff like that. But this one's really different. There's a lot of Vermont carts here, those big carts with 2 big wheels. And if you ever have too much stuff that you can't carry in your arms to your house, you see people pushing carts all around, which, you know, I mean, it adds to the feel of a real village, I think. When I'm describing this place to people, it's just really careful attention to everything that goes into having a place like this. Whether it's choosing an environmentally safe construction company, or whether it's trying to make an effort to go to the farmer's market or the organic farm right down the road to get vegetables for the meals. It's like the attention paid to detail, to be environmentally and socially aware. I really like that. So caring for each other is so evident here. And not just, you know, I mean, seriously caring. Some of the people who live here are getting older and have walking issues, and we recently put in a smoother ramp so that people either with walkers or wheelchairs can get into the common house. My neighbor, he recently had some surgery, so when Alan got home from his surgery, there was probably a total of, I don't know, maybe 10 people who had signed up via the listserv. Like, some were willing to do errands for Alan, some were willing to cook for Alan, some were willing to do whatever things. And it just worked out really well. And so the community aspect part of it, I've just really enjoyed. It's been really a good mood for me. We have a potluck dinner. I think it's every Wednesday. I hardly ever can get to it. I don't get home from work in time. And then once a month we have a Sunday evening meal. Those are 2 options to mingle with people.
It was, but it was French. It did, but you don't speak it French.
For this kind of community to come into my life at this point in my life, it was just perfect. It was like just what I needed, like exactly. I have privacy, I have interaction. It was really a blessing. The next big thing in my life I'm really excited about is I'm going to be applying to the Peace Corps and a university in Mexico to teach English and a couple other options. So I'm really excited about that. I think when I leave here, I'm really going to take an understanding of the value of community with me to the next phase in my life. So it's given me that experience.